Relationships are a lot like passing gas. If you have to force it, then it's probably... After these single people, we operate that. One of the major things that most people don't want to hear when they start dating somebody is this: I got an STD. I'll never forget how I felt when I first heard those words. I felt alone, confused, and scared. And I can't lie, I also felt kind of angry. And I must admit, I did act a little immature. Alright, I know that reaction was a bit extreme, but that's how I really reacted when she told me that. But it brought up something very interesting I want to ask you guys. Would you ever date somebody that has an STD? I know you're probably flipping out right now going crazy. Like, man, I ain't gonna date nobody I know. I mean, what you talking about? But since 1 out of 4 people have an incurable STD, I think it's something we should talk about. My answer used to be no. Without a shadow of a doubt, no. At that time of my life, I was a virgin, I was pure, I wasn't playing around, I was Mr. Holy Ghost, holy man. And I wasn't dating nobody that wasn't keeping themselves pure, that messed up in their purity, and they walking, I gotta carry their burden, I gotta get their mess, I gotta get an STD not being with them. Oh, heck no. I wasn't having it. But you asking that question today, the answer is yes. I would date somebody with STD. And I had a lot of reasons why I didn't want to date somebody that had an STD. The first reason was huge for me. For one, I just thought it was nasty. But I think about it, man, somebody that has an STD has a story behind why it happened. They're not nasty. They're a human being that made some mistakes. You know what nasty is? This is nasty. Look at that. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. Ain't no excuse for this. Ain't no excuse for this. There's no story behind this. Somebody just nasty. There's a story behind why somebody has an STD. Ain't no story behind why your drawers is funky and you got skid marks in your underwear. And another big reason why I didn't want to date somebody that had an STD was because I just didn't want to get it. But you know what? That's not a good enough reason either. If you love somebody, you'll be amazed what you can get over for that person. Look at the movie Notebook. That dude was in that home with his woman and didn't care what she had or what she was going through. His life stopped because of her. And what a beautiful story that could be. I don't want to deprive God of writing my love story because I have all these edits to his text. And there's a few things that changed my mind. One of them was having the scare of my lifetime. And so I wasn't being too pure or being very perfect. I made some mistakes that led me to believe that afterwards I felt kind of funny. And as a result, I went to the clinic. I couldn't find out I was okay. The doctor said I was tripping. That period of time was crazy for your boy. I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about my future. Who's gonna love me? Who's gonna want me? Who's gonna wanna be around me? How do I tell somebody I have it? But I didn't have it. But it made me understand what people that have it go through. Going through that time period revolutionized how I saw this subject. Because when you go through it, you see yourself as an individual, as a person that has a story, that made some mistakes you're not proud of. And yes, as a result, you've got something that you're really ashamed of. And your only question now is, who's gonna love me and accept me? When I had that scare and I thought I had it, for the first time, I put myself in the shoes of someone that has an STD. And it was tough. Those were some hard shoes to walk in. And also what changed my perspective was Jesus. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you gonna come with that Jesus stuff. Here we go. We knew it's coming. We knew it was coming. Yeah, it's coming, man. All right, fine, it's here. It's coming. Now let's deal with it. It's here. Fine, I said it. Jesus did inspire me. Okay, I know it sounds cliche, but he did, man. There was this time where Jesus was walking, chilling with the crowd, doing his thing, and a leper was walking up to him. And he walking up to him, he got flies on his body, man. He looked all nasty. It was eyes swollen and shit like that. He looking like a hot mess. Smelling bad, looking bad, the whole 9 yards. As he's walking through the crowd, you can still look some of people's faces like, ugh. What's he doing here?
Look, a leper. Go away. How dare you come here?
He's supposed to be cut off and isolated and quarantined. He can't be around no healthy, normal people. We don't want to get what he has. The man approaches him and says,
Lord, if you wish, you can make me clean.
and this is the part that got me. Jesus reached out his hand and touched him and said, I'm willing, be clean. Boom, leprosy fell off, blam, 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 blam. Dude was clean. When Jesus touched him, he gave him back his identity. He gave him back his purpose. He restored his emotional sanity. He let him know that I value you, I care about you, and I love you. I'm not just here to heal your skin, but I see your heart. I see something beneath the issue you came to me with. I see something that many people aren't going to touch, but I'm going to touch. In our society, people with STDs in the dating realm, those are the ones that are lepers. We treat them like they have the plague. We don't touch them. We don't get near them. I would date somebody with STD because I don't want to treat somebody that's made mistakes in their life, just like I have, like they're any different than me. What if we look past what people have and looked at what people are? Isn't that what's important? Is what they are, who they are, how God has touched them, how God has healed their life, how God's made them into a different person? If all you're caught up on is, does a person have an STD? Oh my God, they have an STD, and you're gonna run away from them. And maybe you're the one that needs Jesus to have his hand touch your heart. So maybe you met somebody and they have an STD, or maybe they're gonna use this video to start a conversation with you to see how you're gonna react if they told you they had an STD. And before you do that, before you mouth off about, oh no, I would never, think about it, pray about it. You're not marrying somebody because it's something they don't have. You're marrying somebody because they're amazing and they're beautiful, and you want to spend the rest of your life with them. What does having an STD have to do with that? What does having an STD have to do with how amazing and beautiful this person is? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Has nothing to do with it. And that's what I had to get over. I had to realize that this person having an STD has nothing to do with the kind of person they really are. It just shows they made some mistakes in their past. I should be able to look past that. Look past people's issues. Look past the fact that they have an STD and get to know them for who they are. Not walk away from them because of what they have. So hey, you're beautiful, I love you, you're amazing. Don't let no one hold you down. There's somebody out there perfect just for you that's not gonna care, and they're gonna love you for who you are, and that can care what you have. Because what you have is an amazing story that God's writing, an amazing heart that God has formed and shaped. So, alright, I'm Justin Cox signing out. Peace. Thanks for watching the blog. Make sure you subscribe. Check me out on Instagram on I am Justin Cox on the Gram, son. And I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.